Hi, and welcome to The Bottom Line. I'm Pastor Paul Steele from Bethlehem Church in Austin, Minnesota. The Bottom Line is our weekly summary of the previous Sunday's sermon. And on Sunday, we continued on with our sermon series called Living in Light, Love, and Truth as we go through the letters of John. And on Sunday, we took a look at 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 through 21. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever noticed how easily fear can shape the way we live? Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of not being enough. It sneaks into our hearts, into our minds, and steals our peace. But the Apostle John reminds us that there is one power strong enough to drive out fear completely from our hearts, and that is love. In 1 John chapter 4, verses 7 through 21, John shows us that love isn't something that we create. Love isn't something that we earn. It begins with God himself. John tells us that God is love. And that means love isn't just something that God does, but it is who he is. It's part of his character. And when we receive his love through King Jesus, that same love begins to transform us from the inside out. Think about that. The God who knows every flaw and failure, every sin that is within us, still sent Jesus to take our place, die on the cross, to atone for our sins. That's real love, self-giving, sacrificial, and undeserved. And here's the amazing part. John says that when that love takes root in us, it gives us confidence. Confidence before God and courage in the face of fear. He says perfect love casts out fear. That means we don't have to live in anxiety about whether or not we measure up, whether we're forgiven, or whether God will keep loving us. The cross already settled that. Now that same love calls us to reflect it. We are to demonstrate God's character, and we do that by showing love to others, to the people around us, to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. Love becomes the visible proof that God is real and alive in his people. So here's the bottom line. Because God is love and has revealed that love in King Jesus, his children must embody that same love toward others. How we treat people matters, not just in the big moments, but in everyday life. The best evidence that we truly know God isn't how much we know about him, isn't how many verses that we can recite, but how well we love like him. How our love truly demonstrates his character. And here's our challenge. This week, find one tangible way to show God's love to your family, to a neighbor, to even someone who is hard to love. Let God's invisible love become visible through you. When you love like that, you don't just reflect God's heart, you begin to live free from fear, in full confidence, and secure in the truth that you are his beloved child. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you Sunday at 10:30 here at Bethlehem Church.